Everyone, welcome to my channel. As promised, today we are going to do something different. We will learn through hands-on experience. Today we are going to do MorphFS version 1. What does this version 1 gives us? In a file manager, if you have file manager inside your laptop or mobile phones, what do you see when you go inside it? You see all the files, right? All the file names. That's exactly what we want to do. It's simple. We should be able to see the file. We should be able to add the file names. We should be able to view the file names. Right now we are just adding names. In the future, after few videos, we will be able to actually add few files. Right now for array, this is good example. This is good way to go. So that is what I am trying to achieve. One is add file, second is view file. Simple as that. Now, what we want? So through this, what we are getting? We are learning data structure and we are updating our knowledge system. I personally felt overwhelmed with a classic learning style. You go through all the things and afterward you start to build things. It will become overwhelming, especially for me. So I prefer this way because you get hands-on, you understand things while doing it. So that's the primary goal of this channel as well. We evolve the system, we evolve our knowledge at the same time. So next, I have already established these things. We should be able to store file, view file. That's it. Now we go to system design. Before we get into coding, we should know what to code, right? What to expect. The output is very simple. Two things should be happening. To make these two things, we should have that skeleton. Let's have that skeleton first. So first thing, what we need to do, have to look at the file, like viewing file, or even for the matter adding file. You can't add like randomly, right? Because imagine your mobile phone has space allotted. Your mobile phones or systems have space allotted, right, for everything. So within that space only you have to add things. Right now that's exactly what we are trying to achieve. We are trying to allot these 5 slots, starting from 0 to 4. These are slots that we are establishing. Next, inside the slots, we are adding file names. We should be able to add file names. And again, this is a slot, and slot has certain size, right? Slot has certain size. We have to establish that as well. We have to fix that as well. So keep these two things. What we have to fix? One we have to fix is slot size. How many slots we are allotting? Second, inside that slot, how many size, how many space we are giving for each slot. Those two things we should be defining. That is it. Next, we go to coding now. So I'll directly open the code instead of this. Yep. So this is the code, guys. I have done this code in C language. If you are new to programming, don't have to worry. You just need to search in Google or chat GPT about installation process for C. And this is the VS code that I am using, environment. So you can use there are multiple environments available. So whatever works for you, you can download it. This is the code. So what we are defining, again, I have already told you, I have said this for you guys. Define max file. How many files we can have? We can add 5, maximum 5. And how many length of each slot should be? 50, right? So in each room, this many people can stay, right? Simple, right? Yeah. That's the same logic. I will be relating this to the another example so that you understand it completely instead of just sticking onto the file system. Think this as a lodging system. Whenever you go to some new place, you stay in lodges, right? So what this lodge has? Lodge has rooms. That is what we are setting here. Maximum rooms 5. Maximum size. For example, they will be asking you, right? Single bedroom or double bedroom. They will be asking you that question. Exactly. So how many people are there? So he will be uh, asking that question to fit in to the right space. Here we are fixing the maximum name length as 50. So 50 characters should be there. 50 characters should be there inside each slot. Like 2 people can be there in one room. Like just like that, 50 characters can be there in one slot. Or 50 characters. Characters means letters. Whatever letters you write, the characters. This is why char. The char is a keyword. Char, int are the keywords in C programming. In any programming language, these things exist. There are keywords. We are telling computer to, okay, we are only adding characters. So how many characters we can add? 50. 50. Right? I hope you have understood. Now what we need next? For example, he is letting people in, rooms are being filled. He should be able to track this thing. He should be able to track how many people are occupying the rooms. Rooms availability, he should be able to track. That's why count, file count. So you will know the magic, you will know the logic behind it. So just remember, it starts with 0, because when everything is empty, it's 0. When everything is empty, it's 0. Okay, now let's directly jump into what we give the people to choose, because you have to open, you have to unlock. Let's better, instead of this, let's better understand the concept of functions first. Better, that's a good way to start, I feel. Functions are the reoccurring functionalities of certain things. Because for example, what he will be doing, two operations are happening here. One is joining, one is able to view. We are able to add, we are able to view. Two operations are happening, reoccurring things. It is reoccurring, right? You are doing it again and again. So you can't directly jump into each time you code. You can't do that, because logic stays the same. Similarly, for computer, we have to give this function so that it works properly for us. So yep, so this is a void add file means we are adding file in this function. So this if count maximum file is there. So if count greater than or equal to maximum file. Just imagine all rooms are filled now. A guy comes in, sir, is there room available? He asks the manager, and he asks the receptionist, he will be like, let me check, sir. That let me check is this: if count greater than or equal to maximum file is what? We have already said this, 5 rooms are available. And if file count is greater than or equal to maximum file means storage full. Means he'll check, he's the 6th person, 5 rooms are already filled. He's the 6th person, 5 rooms are already filled. This file count is 6 now. It's already 5 now. For example, he is the 5th person. In the sense here it's starting from 0. He is a 6th person, so wrong, right? It is he's not able to enter any room because all rooms are filled. That's why storage full. Simple. For this we have to able to add, right? Otherwise, for example, he's the second or third person to enter, so he's checked this, he's third person, he's not he's third person, so we still have two rooms available for this guy. So enter your file name, enter the file name, enter your name, sir. Rooms are available. So file count. Inside your phone also this happens. Storage full. This pops up. This pops up all the time in our phone, especially with the less storage capacity phones. We have this problem a lot. So you can relate to either of the examples here. So it is why it is storing. It does the same function will be used inside your phone as well. It is saying that it is not able to include that because its storage is full. It is doing this logic check here. That's it. Very simple. Next, files. Here we are able to ask the user the file name. Scanf gives the power to ask input. That's what this do. This percentile yes is characters. You can only add characters. Okay. Super. Now we update the file count. For example, he is maintaining the ledger. 5 rooms. Initially 3 rooms were booked. 3 rooms were booked initially. Now he also joined. Now he writes 4 books. 4 rooms are 3 rooms. Sorry, I got confused. 3 rooms were already filled. He is the 4th one. Now 4 rooms are filled. That is what it is doing. In your file manager, there were 3 files. Now with the 4th file. That's it. File added successfully. You are letting the user know, okay, your file is safe with us. Simple. Next, if you want to view, because without viewing, he can't know how many are left. So that's why this is for users. Computers know. Computer already know with this thing, but users should know, right? If it is 0, if it is empty, a new person is entering the lodge. He says, yes, rooms are available, sir. This is what we are writing here. No files are found. So you are free to add files. This is what receptionists see. This is what reception. This can also be helpful for us. The same thing when we try to search something. If you want to try this inside your storage, inside your file manager, type something that you don't have. What does this say? No file found. Same logic. It matches inside. Instead of this, it matches to the string. It compares the string. That's it. Logic stays the same. Hopefully you try to understand at the same time when I explain. So this is something that we are writing. Files. This is for writing. That's it. It will be printed here. If the file exists, this will be printed. There is some file, some movie, for example, Avengers.mp4. There is an Avenger movie in my file system, which is mp4 format. And before that, we are just writing it here, files, so that that person know this is the file section. So here comes interesting thing. Now, how we represent this? It's a very interesting. This is for loop means it loop. Loop means what? Again and again, going again and again. That's a loop, right? Since it's starting from to view something, there is someone in the 0 room. There is someone in the 0 room. I want to, but now we are taking, just want to know who is in the 2nd room, and rest of the rooms are free. Rest of the rooms are free. But my next allotment is open, right? Next allotment is open. So next allotment is open, but I should be able to see the first one. To see the first one, 0, it's starting from 0, right? 0. 0. In 0, what is there? Files 0. File 0, what is there? Whatever we have added in a file 0. This arrow is just a representation. This is exactly how you see it once I run. So this happens. Next, I++. I++ means, again, it increments. Next, int main. Int main is the main function. Main function, through main function, we call the functions. We do a global thing through main thing. So just understand this. Int choice, we are giving the choices, options to choose. As I have already told you guys, we are adding file, we are viewing file, we are exiting. Exit is very simple. It's nothing logical. It's these two things are important. So we are telling enter the choice, and we are asking for a choice through scanf. Next, we go to switch. Switch statement does this. What if he chooses 1? If he chooses 1, this function should be called. What this function is? Add file. Add file we have already talked about. We are adding thing. If he press 2, he should be able to see. If he press 3, he should be able to come out of the program. This is exiting MorphFS. Written 0. Written 0 means coming out of the function. Default. If he chooses 4, there is no 4. Option is not there. Invalid choice. Simple. Done. Done. That's it. Are you guys excited for the output? Great. So let's run it. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. 2. Let's check what are all the things. Do we have anything inside? No files found. Just exactly how we thought. No files found. When I pressed 2, it directly went here and did all these things. See, no files found directly. Now I'm adding something. Add file 1, choice is 1, it directly went here. Enter the choice, it's asking directly. Since file count is not exceeded our limit, right? So enter the file. Let's add resume.pdf. File added successfully. See, file added successfully. It completed the run. Now we will see 0. In the 0 room, resume.pdf is there. In the 0th slot, resume.pdf exists. Okay. In this folder, this file exists. Just like that. Imagine. Okay. When I press 2, again it came here. It checked here. First it checked here. It's not 0. It's file count because it's already incremented. It directly come here. It wrote this. Afterwards, it's inside the for loop. See, did this. Simple. So, since it is only one thing, till it reaches all the files, it will be running. That's why it's for loop here. You must be wondering, right? Why for loop? Because we want to have all the list of occupied slots. That's why. Till it reaches the end, it will be running. This for loop will be running. For example, I becomes greater than file count, it comes out. Now I++, it's done. I++ is done. So now again it checks. Now I++ is 1. I is 1. Now file count is also 1. Since we done this here, file count is 1. Equal ho gaya. Equal. It's equal. I equals to file count. So it's false. It comes out. Simple. Similarly, let's add 4 more things. file name movie.mp4. Okay, next I add another thing called text file dot txt. I add another thing called abc dot pn abc dot png. I add another file called xyz. See, storage full. How many elements we were able to add? We were able to add one. So let's check why we have to go all the way up when we get here. See, 0 1 2 3 4, total 5 elements. We were able to add 5 elements. We were able to add 5 elements. That's magic. So we can exit also, like I'll just show you. What if, yes, we can exit. Exiting morph, we came out of the program. It didn't give again add file, view file, etc. Simple. I hope you have got my point with this. So what do you feel like after completion of the coding? I hope you try it at home and experiment with it, give your own examples, come up with your own example. If you can add, remove, think about giving different inputs. This is how we experiment and learn. And I urge you all to do those things for yourself so that you understand things more better. So now the limitation was storage full, right? After it exceeded the 5th element, it showed us the storage full. That was the problem, because we were able to only store 5 elements. We have fixed that point. That's the array. The main thing we were trying to, again I'm telling so that people won't miss out on anything. We only used array. We used 2D array to properly tell computer, okay, this is 5 elements that we have. Inside each element, inside each slot, inside each 5 slot, we have 50 characters. We can store 50 characters. This is what we told computer through 2D array. So we only used array, guys. The logic was, the data structure was only array. With the array, we were able to do this. But there was a limitation at the end, that storage thing, right? What about file 6? What about file 5? That was thing. So this is what I was telling yesterday, right? Every solution takes us to a new problem. The problem was storage, dynamic. It was not dynamic each time. If we want to have a 6th element or 5th element inside this 6th element, we should go to the program and change that. Where I wrote 5, right? I should be writing 6 there. I should be writing 6 there, then only we will be able to. Again inside the program. But program should be dynamic in nature, adaptive in nature. So that's the problem. So this is the MorphFS roadmap. In the first version, we only talked about, we implemented array. In the second one, the dynamic storage we are trying to achieve. Next, third version, we will be able to undo things. In the fourth version, we will be able to create folders. In the fifth one, we will be able to search it properly. So this is the roadmap. Next, this is how we are learning: problem, solution, limitation, evolution. This is what my framework is. So are you excited for our next challenge? Next challenge is how we could build something dynamic, right? So I hope you understood today's concept. I will leave you with this thought, keep working around and keep experimenting and learn by doing. So thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. If you haven't gone through all the other two videos, it's really important you to go through that so that you get more context to what we are trying to achieve. Thank you.